Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Zelda 1 Randomizer Tournament Edition. This time we have the low rule bracket, Late Bit versus Kennedy J. I'm Homer J. Smash. Joining me on comms is CD Improv. How we doing tonight?
I'm good. I get to be She-Hulk today. Yay! Which only makes sense if you're inside the volunteer channel of the Z1R Discord. Oh yeah, and joining us on tracking is going to be Malkier in the background. So this should be a fun one.
That's right. Tracker extraordinaire usually knows the items before we do. Yeah, this should be good. Both runners I'm somewhat familiar with. I've raced against Kennedy J, I think, more than Late Bit. I think Late Bit has come around more recently since my retirement of sorts from the game.
Well,
But
that seems to be a thing in the Z1R Discord. Is everybody at some point just goes, "Okay, I'm going to retire." I'm pretty sure Panzer Dave has retired like 3 times now.
yeah. It's a really fun game, and sometimes you just need a nice healthy break from it, just like anything else. But
All
no,
right,
this should be a
looks.
good one.
Ooh.
Get
Yeah, it looks
get
like we're gonna
started here.
start on Candle Row. This is
Absolutely.
okay. This is not great, but it's not terrible at the same time. You've got lots of access to a bunch of open caves, and when you get a candle, you can just come back.
Yeah, I don't mind Candle Row. Near the start area, I actually prefer starting over on the east side of Hyrule. I think there's more open caves over there, and
And
three
3
Armos
Armoses,
versus the
yeah,
two.
totally makes sense. Late bit's gonna go over towards Death Armos. We're gonna find we have Spanish-speaking Octoroks and 30 medium Rupee Secret.
Yeah, nice vanilla. Money should
Oh
be
no,
okay.
now we need ice cream.
Any roads over here in the Grave Armos. Oh, I don't like Pole's voice on the overworld at all.
Oh no, they screen scroll way better than we do, and that's a recorder hanging out on the coast. And this
It
any
is,
roads, even if the rest of them are bad, any roads so far we got like a C.
yeah, no, these are pretty good. We found a hint shop over here in the open cave in the grave.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay, that last
yeah,
one's not great, so I'll
yeah.
give these like a B, a solid B.
At least we get over to the coast. I
Yeah.
would probably go over there now and go ahead and hit up those three Armos over on that side.
Oh, did Kennedy J just get an Armos item?
It looks like he did, but I didn't see it.
There's nothing on his B button. He doesn't have the word
Check.
"ah" in his keys.
Oh, we
As
found
Late Bit's
9.
gonna find love. Ooh, let's see.
8.
Oh,
A full bar. Oh, okay, stairs, Malkier
oh,
says.
okay. We
Yeah,
need we need the whole Dorito.
yeah, I like that better. As a runner, I want to see these 8 seeds,
I
not the
mean, you
5s.
don't like you don't like the absolute chaos of the fives.
If I find bow and silvers and then I find 9 and it's 5, then I'm like, excellent. Let's
Mm-hmm.
roll.
Oh yeah.
But if I find 9 before anything else, I want to see 8.
Okay, I think that's fair because it's kind of five. It usually makes you dig all of the dungeons you don't need to dig anyway, so it might as well be 8.
Yeah, I think it probably also depends too on the either the seeding of the runners or who you think is going to win in a 9 out of 10 times or 5 out of 10, how the runners stack up against each other. Because if I'm up against somebody who I think is definitely going to beat me, then I would rather do 5 Triforces just because there's more variance, more
Okay, all
gamble.
right. I kind of like that. That makes perfect sense. I am just thrilled to I won at least one this year. I am happy, and now I'm more than willing to sit back and cringe as Late Bit has 27 rupee bombs.
At least the medium secret buys you bombs.
Okay, that's fair. And we did already find level 9, so this isn't terrible. But these Hispanic-speaking cave dwellers are robbing us. We have no money
Well,
left to buy those bombs.
I like finding the door repairs early because that way you know that you're going to have money in your pocket later.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That totally makes sense. Now, was level 9? Was level 9? I know it's one of the three empty, three open caves down in the Dead Woods. But do we remember which one? Is Kennedy J is going to find his first Take Any Heart at the open cave just below the desert? Late Bit's going to go check vanilla level 1.
I hate that Kennedy. I do this all the time where you walk out
Mm-hmm.
and you're pressing left or right, and the game's like, let's just go back into the cave that you just left.
Yes. Yes.
Every
I hate
time.
that. I hate that. Or
I
like
don't
a
know where
level,
9
you're
is.
trying
I
to
don't
leave a
remember.
level, and it's
Yes.
like, no, you need to go back in here. And I'm like, no, I really don't.
Yeah, the worst is when there's like levers on the screen, because then it takes forever to the old man to pop up.
Oh, yeah.
There
Oh, we
we
get the
go.
bow as the Armos
That's a
item.
nice Armos item.
I mean, this isn't terrible, but now we're really going to want to find a large secret and an arrow shop as fast as we can. Well,
Yeah,
maybe
now,
candle.
yeah, I was going to say, with
candles,
these
too.
flags, I definitely like to get the candle first. But arrows are going to be a high priority. That's the other thing that stinks about Pole's voice being on the overworld, is that if you have bow and arrow, the dungeons can be so much. Oh, this is bad.
Yeah, this is. Oh, he's not making it down. Well, maybe.
You got to just respawn that screen when you see him underneath your ladder like that.
Yeah, and then just hope that they go somewhere else. Latebit's going to go ahead and get his bow from underneath the Armos. So we technically have a weapon. We just don't have any ammunition for it. So we're kind of stuck at the moment. Latebit's going to make it up to the cave, find a, was it 97 rupee key?
Yeah, it looks like it. Something to point out, Latebit activated that Armos to get the item and did a good job of staying on top of it, but it's easier if you go from the side and you go on a half tile above the Armos. You can kind of sneak in there and get the item without getting hit. So it's just a safer way to do that.
I always find anytime I try to, like, unless it's on Death Armos screen and I'm trying to dodge whatever's on the screen, if I try to touch them from the side, I end up getting popped by the Armos half the time.
Oh yeah, I go from the top when I'm testing them, but once you know that the item is there, if you go from the half tile above, Latebit's doing a nice HUD clip here.
Yeah,
to get in the vanilla letter cave.
I can see why you would want to do this without a weapon and all of those projectiles and a Zora firing at you. This is a much safer way to find your 99 rupee large secret, and Kennedy J is going to get the potion letter.
Yep. Yeah, so the 99 secret in the letter cave. And it would have been nice if the letter was in the large secret, but alas. I don't even know what that is in vanilla.
Oh my gosh, Latebit, run! Kennedy J is going to find level 9 and get the news that we need the entire Dorito.
So it's that open cave that's technically Dead Woods, but not technically Dead Woods.
Yes. So vanilla level 3 must have been nothing, because I know Latebit checked it. We haven't found a sword yet. He didn't get any extra hearts, though he is up to 5. So if we find the white sword, who in the heck knows what it is today, he will have a small chance of picking it up after we die and go back to start.
Man, a lot of overworld deaths so far.
So, you know, it's kind of funny. Everybody has like their least favorite overworld, but for me, sometimes it's just the normal-ish overworld, like the gorillas and the moblins and anybody who can fire a projectile at me before I find a weapon.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where, like, a lot of times it's people just going too fast, you know? You got to slow down a little bit to go fast.
But we're going to race.
Dying is very slow.
Well, true, because you got to do the whole spinning animation, the screen turns funny colors, and you say a couple of words at the game.
And you go back to start instead of being wherever the heck you were. That's very true. I know I'm going too fast if I'm dying to Gibdos. Or like Pole's voice. That's how I know I'm going too fast.
Well, I mean, with the bunnies, you kind of got to float with them a little bit because they move so weird on the overworld. You're just like, all right.
Yeah, if you're trying to screen scroll and they're sneaking up on you, then it's just it feels bad. It's like this is gonna go poorly for me.
So you know where I think we need to go? Either we haven't seen the grave yet, and Kennedy J is on his way over there. But I'm thinking that open cave next to vanilla level 9. East
Death Mountain.
Yeah. Because at this point, we have seen, hey, we're going to buy bombs on Latebit side. Woohoo! So that part's good. But yeah, I think we've seen pretty much all the open caves on the regular part of the map. So now we got to go to this top corner and just see where in the world it is.
Have they done the waterfall area? I don't know that they've made it over there.
I guess, well, here it is. Latebit's going to find it. Where are we?
Yeah, they just kept dying. It's just in the Armos.
Well, all right, game.
That's great.
I mean, I was forecasting pain and suffering like chat enjoys seeing.
That's right. Yeah.
All right, so
Is it
latebit
vanilla six?
unfortunately isn't. He bought bombs, so I guess he's just kind of working up to a global.
Yeah, you
Because
get
he
your bomb
killed, I
drops.
think he killed
One,
a
6, and 8.
regular. Yeah, he killed a red Octorok with his first kill because the red Octorok was in the way.
Yeah, I've definitely died trying to be cute and like save my global. So then I just bomb stuff.
Yeah.
Forget it.
I don't bother. I know if I see certain things, I'm like, all right, I'm getting close. So if I can kill oh my gosh, firing squad. If I can kill a bomb dropper on that count, then I want to. Is we're gonna buy more bombs. This is great.
More bombs.
Yeah, all of them. You know, it makes me wonder what my neighbors think I'm talking about when I go, yay, bombs.
Domestic terrorist.
Oh yeah, what do
Medium
they
bro.
think? Well, oddly enough, I happen to know somebody who is, for a living, does some work with bomb disposal people.
Oh, there you go.
So hopefully he would stop them if they ever got sent to my apartment.
Kennedy J is thinking what you were thinking. It's like,
Yeah,
all right, let me just go ahead and
yeah.
check the stupid cave here.
Well, you don't want to think it's that cave that you died on, like the screen 2 screens away, and you're like, no, it
I
can't
know.
possibly be this. And then all of a sudden, it turns out to be that.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I always try to go somewhere else.
Arrow store.
68 arrows.
Now, sadly, no
Okay.
candle, but we did
Nope.
see the arrows. And I mean, with the bunnies on the overworld, it's not like a huge advantage to have the arrows, except for when you get into the dungeons and there are like bubbles everywhere and they just keep taking away your sword. So any form of alternative damage at that point is good.
I agree. I love having something in my B button just because it makes combat so much easier. Kennedy J on the way to the sword. After this open cave check's gonna be sorted, so that's gonna be good.
Hopefully. I mean, he's gonna buy some bombs. This is helpful.
For sure. Yeah.
I mean, stranger things can happen as latebit is going to find another Tegany and pick up his 6th heart and then up a save because we're in the waterfall area, I guess.
Yeah, I could have screen scrolled over to East Death Mountain and bombed and done the open cave, but I'm just gonna go over here instead. Kennedy J gets his sword 11 minutes in.
Woohoo! And
Isn't really that far behind, to be honest, because we haven't found any dungeons.
No, and we haven't found a white sword item. I mean, Kennedy J is heading in the direction with those bombs to be able to find. Oh, yeah, he gets his first global, and then almost gets to be the middle of a Lionel sandwich. So that was good. But yeah, so he's almost, well, now he really doesn't have enough money to buy the arrows, but at least he's heading in the direction to get the information.
Lionel sandwich just sounds really disgusting.
It doesn't sound good. I mean,
like
these
really
are guys who
tough
have
meat.
like they're got sword hands. We were trying to decide the other day on a restream whether they were shooting swords at you or if they had swords for hands or like what in the world their sprite was.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know. But Thirsty, you missed it. There was already a raft required seed today, so I think we've met our quota. All right, we're gonna head over in the direction of the grave for latebit. And as far as open caves and candle stores, the candle shop can be behind a bomb wall, since if you get a sword, you can get bombs.
Infinite bombs are available for you.
Exactly. So somewhere up here in Death Mountain area or the grave is going to be our blue candle.
Yeah, we have South Coast. They could bomb near the Vanilla Start. Definitely some options. Death Mountain feels good for candle shop.
It does. You have a lot of choices. Thankfully, we're going to be able to get up and down from vanilla level 6 without, dying. So this is great. Oh, he's going to get more money.
Well, it's good. Probably going to find a candle shop soon. Now they both have a lot of money.
Yeah, that's really, really handy. Like, if this is how your routing is going to work out, then you just cross your fingers this isn't a door repair, and maybe this will be candles. Or a level. I mean...
Yeah, where the heck are the levels not named 9?
I don't know. I mean, we found the most important one, didn't we? I mean, what else do we need other than the recorder that's hanging out off the coast? Because, yeah. Kenny
Kennedy's
DJ
gonna
gonna
buy
go ahead and
arrows.
buy the arrows. I like it because you've already hit a bunch of door repairs. You know,
Yeah.
you had the money and then you lost the money, and then who knows when you're gonna get it again.
It would feel bad if you had a candle shop right next to you, though. That would feel
Okay,
bad.
well, very true. But you could always like farm the levers, or we may have seen a money making game or something.
Yeah, we did, because
Ooh, hints.
LateBit actually gambled and lost some money.
Oh yeah, I remember that. But he was already low enough that he wasn't going to be able to buy those arrows anyway. So this is okay. Still no candles.
Might start working up a count here so that he can stay on Death Mountain. Feel
Mhm.
bad if you have to go all the way back to start and find bombs again.
Yeah, most definitely. Now this screen loves to have stuff, but today it's going to be the
Oh,
candle
there we
store.
go.
Yay!
Yeah, I agree. I find a level here all the time.
Well, when they did the math, the people who love math, and I am very glad to leave the math to them, they found that that spot very, very frequently ends up having something as latebit is dancing with bunnies to try to get across the screen. And again, you got to go slow and be floaty, but he's going to make it. Oh dear.
And we've
All right,
seen
now
this. This is nothing. Kennedy showed us this.
Yeah, and unfortunately, latebit just used his last bomb. Kennedy J is going to up A and save out of a take any cave near the waterfall, I think.
Yep. Yeah, he's kind of just a little bit behind LateBit doing the same sort of checks. But he's already done East Death Mountain open cave at least.
Ooh, look,
There
Homer.
we go. Oh my gosh,
It's
finally.
a level. Wow.
15 minutes in.
They exist and they're full of bats, so this is fine. Now, we
So-
don't have any bomb, so we're hoping the game gives us game. Hope. We kind of needed explosives there, game.
So for Kennedy J, it's a bit unfortunate since he's already done the East Death Mountain check. Hopefully there's another candle shop because he might not go east anytime soon.
Yeah. And routing wise, it's really convenient to have vanilla level 6 because I don't think he did 6 or vanilla 6. It was really convenient for latebit to have that large secret on the way to the candle store, even though it was a very cheap candle.
Right.
So if you've already done the grave, you may come at this from a slightly different direction. And, you know, if he hits a door repair, he's not going to have the money. Hey, latebit gets bombs.
Yeah, I'd want to get back to 2 here pretty quickly.
Yeah, I would too. I can understand wanting to burn these. Maybe you find like level 1 or anything, because we're missing a lot of things right now. But I would definitely go back to 2. It was full of bats. Like, unless there's Wizrobes hiding behind the bats, that seems like a fairly decent level to start with.
Yeah, I mean, they very well could be.
True.
But you never know. If
They
you
gotta
find like
be
7 and 8, you could be
They
in there
gotta
for a
be
long
somewhere. Hey, arrow purchase for latebit, so this is good. Neither of our runners are going to be stopped by Gomas. Kennedy J checks his inventory to see, hey, I don't have a candle yet. I probably don't want to buy this, and we find level 3.
time. This is nice. 2 and 3 early.
Mm-hmm.
Korea set. No big
oh.
deal.
7 on the coast.
Okay. I'm digging it. If I'm Kennedy J.
Mm-hmm.
First
Yeah, it's the
level I've
only.
seen.
Yeah. Oh. Well, look who we found.
Yeah.
We're very right about the location of the Wizrobes today, Homer.
And
Oh,
yeah,
look, they're in 3 as well.
there we go. Yeah.
Oh,
They're
good.
with the Gurias, so this makes sense.
Oh.
Oof,
Oh,
that's rough.
that is bad. Yeah, that is really, really unfortunate. Now, Kennedy J with the arrows is going to go ahead and clear out what he can in this room, and he's been cycling it. Now, sadly, the orange Wizrobe did not come back, so he's stuck with the blue. Seems to keep wanting to come back.
Yeah, this south door is really safe though. They're not going to get you in there.
Yeah.
And you can like poke your head
Oh,
out.
gosh.
Well, that's not going to work. But
Well,
You
we
can't-
saved it. He saved it at the very least, and latebit's headed in the direction to find level 7.
you could actually poke your head out and kind of stab as they
Yeah.
move
As
laterally.
they get stuck on the, yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, he got greedy and went for the heart. Now let's see what the enemy that is predominant is in this room. Well, it's him.
Yeah, I think I would just skip out on that room because it's probably just a transport.
Oh, he got stuck in the doorway. I hate that. I hate when that happens.
Dude. Oh my gosh.
8-bit, meanwhile, takes out the orange wizrobe, bravely gets a clock because he wandered into the room on the right count. So if this is something, this is very good. 8-bit, or not 8-bit, I'm sorry, Kennedy J is back in the orange wizrobe room. Now, as long as you stay on half tile, this is an easy-ish clear, and we're gonna find transport staircase, I'm betting. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm almost getting the feel that this is a segmented 7, but... We got a key for Kennedy J. Good bomb.
It didn't take the transport?
No, he cleared it, but he had the open door, so he wanted to check the open door before going through the transport. Kennedy J is trying to not hug. Oh my gosh. Whoa, good job. Good job.
That's one way to do that?
Well, so here's the unfortunate part. He can't leave the room. He has to take the transport now, because if you leave the room, since it's a push block transport, that entire room is coming back. Don't die, Kennedy J.
I mean, I'm going to definitely take this transport after I just spent all that time clearing it. And I'm going to use my key. Just, yeah, get through this. Get through this. See, there you go. You got a compass.
Hey. And we could kill that if we had to.
Yes, sure could.
But yeah, 8-bit's like, I'm done. I'm going back to 2. 2 head bats.
He's got 2 and 3. This is way better than 7.
Yeah, 2 was friendly. Oh dear. Okay, thankfully we didn't get shuttered in, because that would have just been very, very sad. Yeah, 8-bit's gonna go get this open cave. Oh, burn bush, rather, over here. Oh, well... Alright, this level 7 is no fun skis. As we find level 8. Alright.
8's good. Got 2 items here.
What were you saying? I think I heard you wrong there, Homer.
I mean, there's 2 items in here.
Oh my gosh. Well, yes, there's 2 items in here, but there's those guys. Here's the good news. Those guys are apparently not with the wizrobes today.
Drop your
Kennedy
bomb.
J. Oh my gosh, Kennedy J.
Oh, no. Oh man.
He was on the wrong side of the block.
Just drop your bomb and run.
Yeah, I think we're done in 7 for Kennedy J as well. He's gonna go back and explore stuff, and I'm telling you, compared to level 2, those bats are looking really welcoming right now.
Yeah, let's go back to level 2.
Let's go back to the bats. We want those.
I mean, we know they're not going to be the only ones there. That's the thing. But yeah,
there'll
definitely.
There'll be a couple of bat rooms in here. We can clear that. I mean, this is okay. Now you're gonna know that there's a bomb wall here, and one of the things when you start playing shapes is we find the raft on the floor.
Raft.
There's the item.
It's like the last thing you want to find first.
What if it's white sword, something really nice on the raft spot?
Sure, but right now he's not thinking, "Yay, I got this raft." I bet there's a white sword item.
Oh, very true. He's going,
spots.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I wholeheartedly agree with you there. He's not thrilled to find the raft.
Something you could kill wizrobes with a little bit better.
Yeah. Or survive just killing the wizrobes. Like white sword would be great. Red ring would be highly useful. Kennedy J is going to try to do the screen scroll here to go over in the direction of the grave. I always have an easier time doing the screen scroll one screen higher. Oh, bunnies. We're going to clear the bunnies. I like this. Get them out of the way.
Get out of here, Pulse Voice. Nobody likes you.
Go away, bunnies. And we find level 1.
Oh, Forgotten Spot, level 1. Nice.
All right, let's see if it's the wizrobes. Ooh, at the moment it's not.
No, we didn't see Gibdos at all. So this
in either of the sets. So maybe this is a whole new,
this
whole
could be
new
the
thing.
Third. Yeah.
Ah, level 2. Let's see. This map of level 2 looks like. Like, were there skiing Nintendo games? Like where you're skiing downhill?
Yeah, I think so.
Chat's gonna say a Space Invader. That works. Naruto running. This kind of reminds me of like either a weird little doll as we find the Triforce in level 2. 8-bit's gonna go ahead and pick it up.
Nice quick too.
This is good. But yeah, like a speed skater or a bobsledder, like somebody sliding. That's all. All right. Meanwhile, Kennedy J is continuing to work his way through level 1. Now, is that any key on the floor? Yes, it is.
He's got the A.
We now have all of the keys in the game. Now, this will either be a staircase heart or an item or another heart.
Or transport.
Yep, transport would be funny. It's going to be the
It
ladder.
is the ladder.
I don't hate this.
Well, yeah, obviously.
No, I mean,
ladder.
like, of all the things we could find. All right, of all the things we can find, it's going to get us the recorder. We know a lot of, we're still missing, what, 4, 5, and 6, and a white sword item.
Yeah, ladder's
So-
always good to find.
Yeah, this is not terrible. I mean, I would have loved a red ring or a white sword as latebit finds level 4.
Yep, burn bush right next to vanilla start.
All right, sure. Now, my question is going to be, which level, oh boy, not this one, which level does latebit decide to go ahead and dig first? The Zols, by the way, have rolled down.
Yeah, that's always
That's
nice.
nice. Yeah.
Kennedy J's done with 1.
Yeah, that was fast. Level 1 was nice. We got an any key. We got a ladder. I don't know if
Yeah.
you got the heart or not, but I mean, if it was there, we probably picked it
I
up.
don't think so. He had 6, I think, just from the overworld.
Ah, okay. And he's up to 40 rupees. Now, he's coming closer to where that candle shop is. He just needs a little bit more money, and there were a couple of things on these screens that you could most definitely kill. Because the candle store is at the top of the ladder, though I think this might be a door repair.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
gonna
no,
do
shop.
this
Okay.
side though, I think, because he's already done that open cave.
That's kind of a shame, unless there is more than one candle
Ugh.
store.
Oh,
Yeah,
too bomb.
I hate second quest bomb spots with a passion.
Yeah, but it just always bomb on the half tile, and then you don't have to worry about it.
I still have to worry about it. My aim is terrible. I'm like, wait, where's this? Oh no, we're using our candle money. Stop.
Yeah, I know where the bomb spots are, but I still just bomb on the half tile just because
Oh, there we
I-
go.
Oh, nice. All right, 99 is good. Find a candle shop.
Well, the funny thing is I think the candle shop might be the rare store today. We haven't seen another one. We've seen more than one
Possible.
bomb store. You know, we've seen arrows in a couple of different places, the blue ring in a couple of places, but we're going to find level 5 instead.
Yeah, what are we missing at this point? This is like,
6 in the white sword item.
yeah. Okay.
We went from having nothing to what in the world are we going to dig as latebit finds a heart in the staircase of level 4. And I'm telling you, I'd go back for the bats. Now, Kennedy J without the candle still hasn't found levels 2, 3, and 4 because they're all under burn bushes.
Well, he's done. He's gone back to 2. He's cleared 2 out.
Kennedy J?
No, but he doesn't
Latebit.
have a candle, so he hasn't seen it. You said go back
Yeah,
to
that's
the
what I
bat.
was saying. Oh, did I? I'm a little tired. I was trying to say that Kennedy J is still missing 2, 4, and 3.
Oh, yeah.
So
'cause he
he's
has-
still missing quite a few things. Now with the any key,
Absolutely.
I was like, wait, why isn't he picking up that key? And he's not picking up that key because he doesn't have to. Latebit is going to find the transport staircase that we had just seen in level 4. And more dark nuts.
Yeah, these guys just take a lot of hits. Oh, the
Well, the
reds are only 3.
oranges are okay.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, the oranges is alright, but those blue guys, ugh. Like, Kennedy J gets a really good block clip here in 5 with beam swords. He's going to be able to clear this out. Alright, so we have decent money on both sides. I would hope that if Kennedy J comes across a bomb upgrade, he doesn't buy it before we find a candle.
That'd be hilarious.
I mean, it'd be nice, and we like bombs, but at the same time, we're stuck in 4. I would clear that.
Late bit might be.
I would clear with oh, he doesn't have beam swords. Never mind. I
Yeah,
thought he
I
had
don't
beam
think he
swords when
can.
we went in, and I seriously would have thought about clearing that room just to make sure it's not the Triforce.
Yeah, we might be
Oh.
ladder blocked here in this 4. It's possible. We don't have a map, so it's hard to tell
Yeah.
what we've seen and
what's
what we
going
haven't
on?
seen.
Well, the ladder would definitely come in handy at the moment. So it looks like we're going to clear this. See if it's gonna drop a map or anything. There's the map. Oh.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, we could.
So
We're
we got to go back
stuck
to
from
the other
top.
segment.
Yeah, the top half we are ladder blocked out of that very tippy top, and the Chevy moat room, of course.
So that could be good for Kennedy J if ladder is necessary here.
And if it's a decent item.
Yeah. Well, either way, we need to get 8 Triforces. So.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna have to come back.
Yeah. And chat saying they see someone making a pancake mid-flip. I kind of see a kangaroo. Alright, so Latebit's gonna go ahead, take out the Goma. I don't remember if this room can have a floor drop in 3? 4. We're in 4.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
The thing is I know I have charts and everything saved to my computer, or at least I used to. But, like, I never bring them up and look at them. I just go, okay, it drops somewhere. I'm going to clear it. Now, this one can definitely drop in 4. Good bomb. Really good bomb. Sadly, we're not going to get anything from that. So we are, in fact, ladder blocked from the Triforce and the item, the floor item in level 4.
Yep. That's going to be good for Kennedy J. Going to be able to one-shot that level 4 whenever he finds it.
Yeah. All right, so Kennedy J trying not to kick. There we go. We're going to avoid taking the clock. We're going to clear this potential push block room.
And Triforce is just right above him, so if this is the item, then he's
Yeah,
gone
this
5.
is handy. Nope.
Nope.
Oh. Wait, did we take a transport in 5
That's
already?
the second one.
Yeah, we're segmented.
Yeah, I might have
Yay.
taken that just because those wall masters take so long to kill.
Well, he's got a ladder, but man, this is a rotten room to try to do a Goma in. Now, if you're Kennedy J, a great thing that he could find here is Latebit's going to find his last take any. Okay, now is this the transport or an item?
Oh my gosh.
Take it, see if it lines up.
Yeah,
I would want to know how many segments there are in this.
It could just
5.
be a 2-segment 5, and that's
could.
the other end of one of the ones.
Oh, money making loss for Latebit. I mean, I would want to know. I would. Oh, whoops! I would totally want to know.
I'm guessing that Kennedy J found a heart on the floor because he's got 7 hearts now. I didn't see it, but
quite possibly. And yeah, money making game is not being kind to Latebit today. But thankfully, he's already got arrows. He's already got a candle, so he's in relatively good shape. Kennedy J trying to get the clip up into the block here. This is always hard with the lag that comes along with the room.
And this pallet sucks.
Yeah.
Your sword disappears and
I know. I got to present
this.
I got to present this category this year for Mr. Dunlow's awards.
Yeah, this pallet is just the worst. Here we go.
It's a thing. All right, Latebit finds level 1 at the forgotten
This
spot.
is good for him.
Yeah, he's gonna get the ladder. He's gonna get the any key and a Triforce, and feel a lot better about the 32 minutes that have already gone by.
Right.
Good clock for Kennedy J.
I'm surprised that Kennedy J didn't go to the coast to get his recorder.
We are, yeah, but we're all the way in Death Mountain.
A dig dogger or something.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
Yay!
There we go. Now we should be done dying.
Let's hope
Bomb
so.
him. Bomb him. There's one sitting right there.
Yeah. Use the, well, okay. Or even arrows would be more damage than your wood sword, right? There's the any key.
There's the any key.
All right, so Kennedy J going back for the Triforce. I think we're done digging out hearts at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to make a concerted effort to go ahead and dig any more hearts out of any more dungeons unless we're trying to verify if it's the coast heart.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if he finds magical sword, you never know how people are comfortable with Ganon or whatever. I would be done with hearts at this point for sure.
Triforce pickup for Kennedy J out of level 5. Latebit is going to find, is this the transport staircase or is this the ladder in level 1?
I think this is the ladder.
Yeah. Yeah. 8-bit's like, where were you like 5 minutes ago when I was in level 4?
Right? I
Right.
think advantage late bit just because he knows where so many of the levels are under the
Because
burn
he has
bushes.
a candle.
Yeah.
And we haven't found another candle store yet on Kennedy J's side. And these muggers are going to rob us blind before we get there, as Latebit gets his Triforce on a level 1 and he's on his way.
It's one of those reasons I don't like doing that East Death Mountain check unless it's my last cave for sword if I don't have bombs, because I don't like walking past those 2 bomb spots.
Yeah, unless it's like one of my last choices, or I am like up there for some silly reason, then yeah. It's same with how some runners will leave the bottom. He's gonna go get the recorder off the coast.
Yeah,
okay, I like this. Good use of the any roads. But it's like how some people will leave the bomb spot.
Oh, he doesn't have the raft.
He doesn't have the raft, no.
Yeah.
He hasn't found 2 yet.
Can't check the raft.
One of our ladder spots is going to be a door repair. And to answer a question in chat, Kennedy J really needs a candle, and sadly it might be a while before he gets back to the only candle store we have seen. Because there are a lot of levels right now that are under burn bushes.
Yeah, we're still missing level 6 and white sword item. Otherwise, we have found everything else, including bow.
I know, the bow was the Armos item. Now, Kennedy J is going to go ahead and check vanilla level 2, since he got the recorder.
Yep. Smart.
Late Bit is about to find level 5.
That'll be good.
Yep, that'll get him his red ring, as long as he clears the orange Darknet room. And I mean, I don't really see a reason why he wouldn't at this point.
Especially with how crappy those other levels that you found are. I think you're looking
Except for 2!
Ring or white sword, wand, anything that's going to make you feel a little bit better.
Oh yeah. I mean, I still miss the nice friendly bats in level 2.
Yeah.
And that was a great level. Here, have a raft. Have your Triforce and go away. Oh yeah, we gotta clear this too.
Yeah, this I think was necessary. 7 bombs though, so that'll help out with this.
Nice reverse clip there from Late Bit. But yeah, we got tons of bombs. Just don't hug them.
Yeah, and you don't want to use all of your bombs because you want to save. Oh, there we go.
Ooh, power bracelet for the white sword item.
Yeah,
underneath the recorder.
Yeah, this is not looking good. Okay, good. I love it when people actually use their potions
instead of dying. Yes.
Yeah. That's why you have them. You know, you might as well use it.
You can't take them with you.
You cannot.
Hey! Oh, dang it. There's the arrow store for Kennedy J. So if Kennedy J's done doing the desert checks, he's got one more screen left. Hopefully this sends him, now that he has the recorder, in the direction of East Death Mountain, because we know that the candle store is at the top of the stairs in East Death Mountain. But we're going to go do a power bracelet check instead.
Yeah, we got a power bracelet. We can open up everything except for the 2 raft spots.
Yes. But the thing is you have to remember that we are guaranteed to be able to get to a candle store using at most a bomb. So if you're Kennedy J and you're going, all right, well, you know, I got this recorder, but I have these other checks. Hopefully, if you're kind of stressing a little bit about that candle, you may think, okay, what bomb spots do I have left? Why? Oh, bombs. Late Bit's looking for bombs. I was like, why is Late Bit clearing this?
They both came into this room with 1 bomb.
Oh my.
Started killing Darknuts.
Well, at least we got, well, they didn't remember they were bomb droppers, but we have bomb droppers. They're like, no, you don't get any.
And then this is the Triforce room, so we'll see if he gets Y-forced.
I mean, it's not going to be the end of the world if he does not get the red ring. But if I'm Late Bit, there you go. I would want to finish digging this. And then you find the second transport staircase, and you're like, oh, thanks, game.
Well, if Kennedy J finds level 6, maybe the red candle's in there.
That'd be nice.
He won't need to buy it.
That would be much nicer than most of the seeds have been this entire tournament. Just saying. Like most of the time, they put the it puts the red candle underneath the blue candle.
Right.
You're like,
So you have to buy it.
Next game, yes. But all right, Kennedy DJ is heading in the direction of the grave. He's gonna wrap up the check. So in one case, this is kind of bad because he's got a lot of candle checks outstanding. But on the other hand, if we find level 6 and it's under a recorder spot, that's very good for Kennedy J. It's a decent amount of information.
Yeah, I mean, it almost has to be Power Bracelet or Recorder at this point.
Yeah,
Unless
we're running
it's
out of... or
the
raft,
raft.
because we haven't seen the raft checks.
Yeah, he hasn't checked them.
Candle is in one shop at the top of the stairs in East Death Mountain.
Yeah, it's
That's
on that
the only
skinny
place
spot.
we've seen it. Yeah. So he's headed in the right direction. He's gonna find another large secret at vanilla level 6 because he still hasn't done vanilla level 6 yet.
And red ring room for late bit.
Yay!
So that's
Hey,
good.
we got bombs too, so that's good. Yeah, I think this is gonna work out for him because for Kennedy J because there is a whistle spot up there, so he may be more inclined to head back up that direction.
And the power bracelet. And the,
And the
arrow,
power
too.
bracelet. Yep, we can check Bogey's arrow.
So
All
we'll
right.
put this one on the way. There's the red ring.
Yay! Red ring for late bit. We are now all sorts of tanky. Da, 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 da. And yes, the dying should hopefully be done.
And here's
Hey! That's a recorder blocked power bracelet blocked level 6.
which was ladder blocked.
Yes. So this is good. I like this level 6 already. Come on, red candle. And yeah, potions are very expensive today. Buy blue, drink Pepsi. Or blue raspberry, whatever. Hey, more whiz robes. Good. Alright, Kennedy J is going to bomb his way out of this room in level 6 as Late Bit gets his Triforce out of level 5. I keep looking at his name and seeing a 4 there.
I think it was a good play by Kennedy J not to clear that crappy room, because
Oh yeah.
6 has a bunch of rooms in it, so the chances of that one particular room being the thing that you need are pretty low.
Until we find the compass and... Oh,
There you go. It wasn't the Triforce, we know that.
that's good. Yeah, not the Triforce, so we're fine. Alright, meanwhile, Late Bit is going to finish clearing out some of this Death Mountain. He still needs level 6, which is going to take a slightly convoluted chain of events where he has to get the recorder off the coast and then go whistle a bunch of things to find the power bracelet underneath the desert and then bring the power bracelet back to the grave. Because fetch quest. Kennedy J doing a good job of half-tile combat, taking out the orange wizard room level 6. Ah, good. We're going to be rewarded with one of those. Late Bit is going to finish his bomb checks, up A and save. Now, Kennedy J putting those arrows to good use, but I'm getting a little nervous. I'm going, okay, there needs to be like a candle in here, or we might be in a little bit of trouble. We're going to find... It's a heart, as Late Bit's going to go back into level 4 and get us a look at what the item in here was. We were blocked from the Triforce and the item in level 4 by the ladder. Kennedy J picks up the heart out of the staircase in 6. And it looks like the storms have temporarily sidelined Homer J Smasher, so he should be back shortly, we hope. Maybe. And if not, then you're just stuck with me. Alright, Late Bit is heading directly back to, I think it's the transport staircase that we need to take up to the top half of level 4. Now, level 4, we found a staircase heart, so we're looking for a floor drop. And we saw a Goma in a Chevy room, and then the top, like 4 rooms are past a moat. Well, that was the heart. Kennedy J is working on these orange whiz robes and barely misses picking up the blue banana off of the floor of level 6. So we know what the item is. We're going back for the Triforce. All right, looks like Homer should be back here in just a minute, and it's just Discord doing Discord things. There's the Triforce pickup out of level 6 for Kennedy J. Now, 8bit's doing a great job of using the ladder to not have to pick up the Triforce out of 4 before getting to go see what the item is. All right, Kennedy J should hopefully... Oh no, where are we... Kennedy J, where are you recording to? There's a white sword on the floor of level 4. This is great news for 8bit because we're now doing a lot more damage. We're going to do a power bracelet check. Oh boy. All right, there's the Triforce pickup out of level 4 for 8bit. Now, Kennedy J, I think, is going to go check this weird power bracelet spot. And again, unfortunately for Kennedy J, this doesn't push. It's not going to be our candle store, and we really need Kennedy J to go do East Death Mountain. Maybe we're going to record her to 1? Yeah, good call. Use the ladder, go up the mountain, and then he's going to be able to get access to the remaining levels that he still needs to find. 8bit is going to take this chance to go back into level 3. We do need the Triforce out of here. And there's an item somewhere. That white sword is going to make this so much nicer. Here comes the candle shop for Kennedy J. Yay, we have fire. All right. Oh gosh, look at this. This is really good combat here for 8bit. He has the compass for level 3, and then we're gonna find a mugger room. He's gonna up A out of it, and Mags is coincidentally second quest vanilla. So if anybody has Fred Coughlin monkey eating vanilla ice cream emotes, now is a perfect time to use them. To answer your question in chat, there are 4 levels blocked by the candle, but the piece of information that Kennedy J has that 8bit does not is that level 6 is power bracelet blocked. The power bracelet is the white sword item, and the recorder is blocking the power bracelet. So 8bit has a bunch of checks left. He may end up doing those before going to get the recorder, to whistle the desert, to find the power bracelet, to go back to the grave and push a block. Meanwhile, Kennedy J is about to find levels 2, 4, 3, and 8 because he basically just has burn bush checks left. So it doesn't feel great, but it's not like the end of the world at the moment. 8bit is taking out the blue Wizrobes. He's got to be a little bit careful. You can still die with a red ring. There's the raft we know is not actually necessary on the floor for Kennedy J. The Triforce is going to be really, really close in here. 8bit picked up the white sword off the floor in the top half of level 4. It is actually ladder blocked in a segment. But yeah, look at how much faster this is going with that white sword. Though again, just because you have white sword and red ring does not mean that those blue Wizrobes cannot kill you. That heart makes me feel slightly better now that we're not on beep strats. We're going to get keys that we don't actually need. 8bit is going to go back and make sure that he clears this potential push block room. Again, you got to be careful. Bombs for Kennedy J. He's working his way towards the Triforce. What is the item in level 3? It's the wand. This is not terrible. So just like that, we are kind of filling out most of our non-essential items information in the tracker. We found the ladder, we found the raft, we got the power bracelet. 8bit's going to grab his 5th Triforce out of level 3. While Kennedy J, meanwhile, is going to get his Triforce out of level 2. Mags is, oddly enough, second quest. It's Bogey's Arrow. It's the second quest vanilla location. All right, 8bit's headed back in the direction of level 7. We do have a lot of cleaning up to do. Kennedy J is going to go down here 2 screens and find level 4. Oh, don't worry, they'll get there in a second. We're going to find a little bit more money for Kennedy J. Oh, and then we're gonna have to retry that. Don't hug the bunny. Here comes the recorder pickup for late bit, so this is really good. He doesn't know it yet, but he's gonna need that to get something else, as Kennedy J finds and enters level 4. Now, we didn't see the item in level 4, but the Triforce... Actually, we did. I'm sorry. It's the white sword. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna reach over and fix that real quick. Okay, there we go. Sorry. I lost Homer, so he'll be back hopefully later. His computer is doing some very weird, very weird stuff. Meanwhile, 8-bit is starting to recorder. This will eventually end up getting him the power bracelet, which we know he has to take all the way back to the grave for the push block. Now, this is great for Kennedy J. He's going to be able to do 4 in a single trip. 8-bit didn't have the ladder when he came in here the first time, so he actually had to split it up and go back in. Feed the tracker the meat, and then the tracker won't eat the inputs. Okay. This is fair. This is going to make one of our chat members very, very happy as we get to see the raft actually used, if not completely worthless tonight. We've seen it in a different tournament, oddly enough, Crump. And a few of us have lived it before. It's not something we don't want to do it again. Chat is saying they're surprised 8-bit doesn't rush 7 and 8. Well, so we know the locations for 7 and 8. The enemy set is not fantastic. 8-bit still needs to find level 6, and we need all 8 Triforces. So it makes sense for him a little bit to go ahead and dedicate some time to trying to find his remaining level. He just doesn't know it's going to take a really long time. Kennedy J gets the heart out of the staircase in 4. It should be every seed. Ha! All right, 8-bit is a couple of screens away from finding his power bracelet, which will give him more checks, but will eventually give him level 6. Kennedy J is going to find the transport staircase here in level 4. Get the great news that we are segmented. All right, upcoming power bracelet here for 8-bit. We definitely have enough hearts, and yeah, guys, hold on one second. I will go mark that real quick. All right, there we go. We got it. Done, done. Okay, so 8-bit, we got a few more checks to make. It's going to take him a little while until he works his way back to the grave. Kennedy J wisely not going to bother killing the Dig Dogger. We know that the white sword is above the Triforce room in what looks to be kind of, I think I called for a kangaroo. All right, Kennedy J still working his way here through 4. Now, hopefully he doesn't, well, all right, we can clear this, but it's not going to get him anything. 8-bit is headed in the direction of East Death Mountain. Uh-oh. The tracker just refreshed. Let's hope it doesn't do anything silly. Alright, here we go. Kennedy J is done clearing that room. Now, as long as Kennedy J goes around the Triforce and having the ladder, he's going to be able to walk past it in the NSU room. He should be fine, but he might end up clearing some of these rooms that he doesn't actually need to clear. At the moment, 8-bit is going to try to pick up mags. The game is going to tell him no. Alright, Kennedy J's like, oh, well, it's not the Dig Dogger. Spikey's making questionable life decisions, but it's not that one. 8-bit is going to go back and do some more power bracelet checks. So it's kind of weird at the moment, but this is kind of going to even out the time just a little bit. Kennedy J has a bunch of forest checks left, but he's already found and completed level 6, including seeing the item. So he's got item information. So he just needs to kind of start wrapping these up. He is going to bypass the Triforce here. Meanwhile, latebit is doing some of the checks that we've already seen Kennedy J do. So by the time these guys kind of sync back up to what they're doing in the seed, I think we're both going to see them. We're going to see them probably in 7 and 8 almost at the same time. Kennedy J has not seen 7 and 8. He got a candle very, very late, but he's already done all of his remaining overworld checks, with the exception of the raft checks. So chat always wants chaos. That's what we live for. latebit, meanwhile, is doing some of the recorder checks that we have already seen on Kennedy J's side. He's very, very carefully working his way up to the grave. Here comes the white sword for Kennedy J. Yay! Alright, here we go. Well, the one catch so far, as Kennedy J picks up his Triforce out of level 4. Level 3 is going to be a burn bush over in the forest. Kennedy J is going to up A and save because he has made a lot of progress. He's going to go do some of these burn bushes. They're not going to really amount to much. He has to burn the dead woods. And then he's going to head over to the forest where he's going to find 3 and 8. So Kennedy J has seen 7. I'm sorry, I did misspeak there. No, he has to... So he was right in the middle of the 2 sections of the world that he has not yet burned. Apparently, latebit tried the gambling game again, and it said no. Kennedy J is going to go ahead, refill his potion, and turn it into a red. Here it comes. He's about to find... latebit's about to find level 6 at this power bracelet check here. Alright, here we go. Oh, Kennedy J does a really good job of not getting Slamood coming back from vanilla level 4. Now, he's got 4 screens over here to burn. And then he's going to be heading to the other side of the world, where he's going to end up finding levels 3 and 8. He got Slamood twice. Oh, I didn't notice, Sam. I've got a few too many things going on right now. So I was being optimistic. Hey, we found the map at level 3. This kind of reminds me of, like an industrial meat grinder. Hey, we got another take any for Kennedy J. Now, he has seen the location of Mags. I'm not 100% sure if latebit made it all the way up there. latebit is choosing to clear this room, but with white sword and red ring, he should, in theory, be okay. Kennedy J finishes burning the dead woods, and now he's going to go the other way. And we're going to go find level 3. Stand mixer works as well. Alright, so we've got to burn this screen. This screen is a whole bunch of nothing. Now, if you're Kennedy J, you might be a little bit nervous. Where are we? River, are we doing ladder spots? I think we're doing ladder spots. Because he hasn't seen those yet. There is the compass in level 6 for latebit. Now, there is a blue banana in here somewhere on the floor. Kennedy J is going to find his door repair on this screen. And now we should maybe finally be heading in the direction of the other side of the forest, where we know that 3 and 8 are hiding. Oh, we still have to do the push block over here. Okay. Now, latebit is still clearing because there's a couple of items we'd really like to have before we make it into level 9, one of those being the silver arrows. Now, this heart might get us the magical sword, though, so that's kind of nice. Maybe? Kennedy J is just above level 3 right now. Level 3 is... Oh, well, I'm sorry. We got to go one more screen this way. So latebit is putting in some time to go ahead and clear this level 6. Now, we already kind of saw this from kennedij. He somehow ended up a little bit lower in 6, and I think that's where the blue boomerang is on the floor. Spiky, get out of the way. Yeah, he's getting there. He's just taking... kennedij had a little bit more of a direct path, I guess, is a good way to put it. Yeah, it's under these Wizraps, I think? Let's just hope latebit doesn't pick it up accidentally. Now he's going to be able to go straight to his Triforce in 6. Alright, kennedij is clearing out a staircase room here in level 3. Here comes the Triforce out of level 6 for latebit. Now, sadly, that was a red herring, and we're going to get the heart on the floor for kennedij. He's going to choose not to clear that room. He's going to up A. Latebit is going to up A save, go back to their start screen. We're going to go see him finish level 7 and level 8. kennedij is getting close to being able to finish level 3. He's going to pay the mugger the heart. We're going to get the map. This is a guy doing karate, I think. The money's arrows, though, Putz. You might not want to, give that up yet. Welcome, SpeedGaming 3. Thank you very much for the raid. At the moment, both of our runners are finishing up. We need 8 Triforces to get into level 9. We have bow, we have red ring, we have all sorts of shiny items, but we still don't know where our silvers happen to be. kennedij is going to find the wand here in level 3, get his Triforce, and then he's either going to 8 or he's going... Well, he's got to find 8. But he's going to 7 or 8. Yeah, I see a guy doing karate. Alright, latebit is going to re-enter level 7. We know that this is a transport staircase. How is red candle required? Is there something the blue can't do? So red candle gives you 2... It's not required. A candle in this seed is definitely required, but what the red candle allows you to do is throw out multiple candle flames on the same screen. The blue candle may only throw 1 flame on a screen, and then you have to exit the screen and come back. Oh, Wizrobes in 7. kennedij is going to find a little bit more money. He's headed in the direction of 8. But yeah, this is what I was talking about a couple of minutes ago, guys. The paths have kind of come back together. kennedij is really close to finding his last remaining level that he needs. And, well, 7 is doing 7 things at the moment for latebit. So we could see both runners ending up in 9 at the same time, or relatively close, depending upon who finds what. I mean, that's how every seed really goes, is who found, especially in this flag set, who got lucky and who didn't. Alright, kennedij headed, we got some more power bracelet checks up here. This is fine. Latebit's gonna pick up the bombs off the floor. We're gonna get extras. This is nice. Oh, hey, that was a hint screen. Though at this point, we don't really know where the book, the silvers, the red candle, a couple of other things are. Oh, gross. That's a lovely room. kennedij is finding level 8. kennedij is done searching the overworld for anything because this is the last remaining level he needed. He's coming in here with white sword, red ring, ladder, wand. Like, we're in really good shape at the moment. Latebit is taking down the Triforce room in 7. Now, does he go back in looking for an item is the question. 7 is going to be fairly large. And the item we need can be either in 7, in 8, or in 9. Because we've seen everything else. We're leaving. We're going to 8. So both of our runners are going to be in 8 at the same time. All of our old men are speaking Spanish today. They're asking, how are we? Or, something fairly close to that. And yeah, I agree. I would probably leave 7 as well. Kennedy J is working his way through level 8. And we're going to find some form of staircase, which is a transport. We're going to take it. Mags is oddly enough at second quest vanilla location. So it is vanilla today. So we need Fred Coughlin monkey eating ice cream emotes. 7 is only if the game makes me. And the game quite often makes us. Kennedy J takes the transport staircase and finds the map in 8. Wow, this is lovely. Alright, we're gonna continue clearing now. Oh man, bats, spiders, we got some dark nuts. This is an okay level 8. Oh, what did we just get in latebit's inventory there? Did he get an item? Because he checked his map, he checked his inventory as he walked into the room. A key. Thank you, chat. Silver's on the floor in level 8. Oh man. Yeah, we got so Kennedy J's like, oh my gosh, I got him. I need to go now. He's trying to clip in. Oh, we got a red candle deep in level 8. You are not getting the red candle today. All right. So this is the thing. If Kennedy J finds the silvers on the floor, he's in go mode. He's completely in go mode. And that is the item room as well. So both items in 8 are there. If latebit comes across the Triforce before he finds that, and I don't think that's what's going to happen, you know, we're going to be going to 9, and latebit will be in a very good position while Kennedy J still has to go back to 7. And hey, welcome back, Homer.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. They had to put up with me for a little while, and we found silvers on the floor in 8.
I saw that. That was pretty exciting. I was able to watch the whole stream. Just Discord was being Discord.
Oh yeah, there are the silver arrows for latebit. There's the Triforce for Kennedy J. All right, here we go.
Gonna pick up the red candle.
I mean, he earned it.
Yeah, you definitely earned it.
It's right there. He might want it. I don't know. Okay, Kennedy J is going to whistle. I think he was trying to whistle to 3.
Yeah, he whistled right back to 8. I do that all the time.
If you whistle to 3, yeah, I do that all. I always forget that the recorder does that. And yeah, guys, latebit's getting really close to where the Triforce is here in level 8. Though it's a bit hard for me to tell without the map.
And latebit had a pretty quick 7, so we'll see.
He really did. See if
how long Kennedy's in here.
Yeah. See if he can do the same thing. There's the map. Now, he's going to go check this one room. The Triforce is, I think, in the L column in that weird little transition screen. All right, Kennedy J, gonna go ahead and clear this room that you have to clear. He gets a clock this time. The first time Kennedy J was in here, he got stuck clearing this whole thing by hand.
Oh, and he's got the compass already, so...
Yeah, he knows exactly where to go.
He's
just
gonna zoom
has
right
to get
in there.
Mm-hmm. So again, if this could all even back out, all of this exploration that they've been doing, they've basically been trading back and forth. And it could come down to both of the runners in level 9 at the same time.
I mean, it definitely will, I think, at this point, unless latebit has some sort of serious conniption here in 8.
Very true. Sorry, I'm sneaking in a jelly bean.
All right, good.
Here we go.
Took an interesting path to this Triforce. But
yeah, I think
same.
Didn't Kennedy go all the way up?
Yeah.
Like Kennedy went where the original transition room. So latebit's clearing a few extra rooms that he's not going to need to. Kennedy J's like, oh, this is a fantastic room in 7.
I mean, at least now he's got white sword and red ring and all these.
And a wand, so he can like wand down some of those things.
Exactly.
There is the Triforce out of 7 for Kennedy J. 9 is really close to our start screen, so we're either whistling to 2 or we're just going to up A and go to the fairy fountain before we head in there. Thank you very much for the audio change. And now Kennedy J is headed into level 9 while latebit is still trying to find the Triforce. Is it this room? No. Oh. It's that top 2 segment. Like the middle chunk where the L is. And I'm just trying to remember how exactly Kennedy J got in there. But Homer, what are we looking for in level 9?
Yeah, we want to end the game. We got to kill
Yay!
Ganon and rescue Zelda.
Yay!
I already have silvers.
Oh yeah, I mean those are always something you want. Oh no, you can't.
Can't go that way. That's unfortunate.
Don't open A. Ah. Well,
Yeah,
maybe I don't know. Is it closer to do that? But all right. So level 9, we're listening for the roar of Ganon. He's a really loud, inconsiderate neighbor, and you can hear him from any room that is orthogonally adjacent to his current location. After that, we're looking for a door that immediately opens when you enter the room, because that's going to be Zelda. Even if you haven't cleared it. How do we get there?
Kennedy got in here about 109.10. See how much of a head start he has over on latebit.
Alright, so if we find a book in 9, I think we pick it up just for the hints.
Yeah, I would. Unless you're... well, we found Zelda.
Ooh, hi Zelda. Alright, well there's piece 1 of the puzzle. Now we just need the bacon. Alright, latebit's gonna take down this Gleeok, and he's very close to being able to pick up his Triforce here in level 8. We don't have much of this level 8 left. Yeah, we just have to go through this room, and then I think the Triforce is going to be in one of those 2 rooms in the middle of that L.
Yeah, really unfortunate 8 for latebit. Kennedy J kind of flew through this 8.
Mm-hmm. It's right here, isn't it? No, next one. Because it's the weird, like, top corner.
Yeah, it's like up in the wall.
Yeah. There we go. Triforce out of level 8 for latebit. Both of our runners are going to be in level 9. Now, Kennedy J is going to find a slight dead end. He's going to up an A and go back to start.
So he's
Worth
gonna have
noting
about
that
2 minutes plus of exploration in here.
Yeah, that's not going to feel good for latebit. He is choosing to whistle instead of giving up his health, which is a good idea. Okay, I like this. 9 is only a couple of screens away. He's going to go ahead and get the screen scrolls in. Kennedy J is going to do a very nice ladder clip in this second quest moat room. And then give away another heart to the mugger. So another thing to keep in mind in level 9 is some of these easier rooms without visible items on the floor. Think about clearing them, because they could be your map or they could be your compass.
Yeah, no map found yet. Would certainly be helpful.
Alright, we have latebit also in level 9. Yay! There we go. We're gonna find what is probably another transport. Nope, we got the book. Get the book.
There's the book.
Go get it. I mean,
There's
if you
that
come
old
across
man.
an old man, yeah.
There's one that he sees. It's kind of close to start.
Oh, I think we're gonna go back and talk to him. Though when he tells you that, you know, the silvers are not here, then you're gonna be a little mad at him.
Right.
You're like, why? This is what I already do.
And we had a mugger that took
Mm-hmm.
one of the old men out. Yep. Oh, man.
I mean,
She's
you
a
knew it
witch.
had to be. Oh, rotten jerk face. Okay, we're going to use this key door. Latebit, meanwhile, is going to go ahead and clear the T-moat room to see if it is, again, map, compass, bombs. There's lots of useful things here. I don't know if I'd say it commentator's curse, but I have played over 700
man.
Cs as we find
And
the
there's the
bait
meat.
block.
So that's
we're
it?
not getting hints. Uh-oh.
No, that's it. We got the
Wow.
silver cent. That's the only one.
I'm just well aware at how mean this game can actually be. All right, we got another. Is this the same teamote room or a different teamote room that latebit was just in? Good ladder clip there from Kennedy J. It's the same room. Thank you, chat. I would have burnt the bait guy. I've been like, what the heck are you doing here? There's the mugger. Latebit's gonna pay him in money. Was that a Ganon roar in the teamote room? No. Okay.
No, I didn't hear anything. Still no map found. There's a lot of this 9 that we haven't seen.
And we don't even know if it's like all in one piece or if there's like chunks.
Yeah, it seems like we haven't been to the top of it.
Mm-hmm. Or Baby Mario. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I don't do impersonations, so we'll just have to imagine that Crystal is giving us the Baby Mario roar. No. We're good. Latebit is gonna be like, no, I've seen the bait block and I've seen a mugger. I'm not picking up the book. And I don't blame him at this point.
Yeah, we could still need bait.
I know, there is a wall behind him. He's not like... He's not at the outside edge of the dungeon. Well, we're assuming he's not at the outside edge of the dungeon.
I mean, look at that map. There's a right-hand door that we haven't gone through.
This is a fun 9 already. I mean, if I'm both of these runners, so this is actually because of the structure of the low roll bracket. This will be, I think, best of 3.
Yes.
And this is there's the coast hearts in level 9. I don't know about you, but I kind of would feel better if I got game 1.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I mean, they both, it's anybody's game at this point. They both know Zelda. Just looking for the pig.
Yeah, we're just trying to find Ganon, and that's it. Well, okay, now we have both seen all the items in level 9. So that puts the regular banana in level 7. Kill it for the map!
We got this staircase. Maybe take this.
Alright. Well, it looks like we're gonna get the pancake out of the way. Find a no, he's not gonna take it. He's gonna mark it on his map and continue exploring north.
Yeah.
I don't dislike this. We're gonna find the other end of some form of transport staircase. We've seen the items.
Latebit's running out of arrows here.
Yeah, Kennedy J is running out of bomb walls at the moment too. So it's like both of the runners are trying to be good with their resources, but this 9 is saying nope.
Yeah, sometimes 9 just doesn't want to bomb, and then you gotta start taking stairs.
All right, so Kennedy J is gonna hit another dead end. They're gonna up A, go back to start. All right, let's take this transport staircase from the bottom right-hand corner. Oh, game.
This is one that we found.
This is the one we found like 4 rooms to the north of where we just came from. So we're gonna take this one. Yay! Yep. Again, really good reverse clip there from latebit.
It's gonna be one of these. You know, there's only 6, assuming that we're not segmented.
Yeah, I was about to say. We might be. Plus, we haven't had a trolley one off yet, I don't think.
It kind of feels to me like this is one of the smaller 9s.
Yeah, either that or we've got a bunch of chunks missing. Like a bunch of holes in really stupid places.
Could be.
Kennedy J is going to try bombing through the teamote room. Latebit tried bombing out of that staircase, and that bait block is a little sketchy.
Here's the Goma staircase we didn't take.
All right, let's go see.
Feels good.
Yeah, at least get it out of the way. Ooh.
This is good.
This is new. We haven't been up here.
We've been adjacent to a lot of this, though, but maybe we can walk across the top.
Yeah. go see what else on the other side.
Man, don't run out of arrows.
Yeah, that's not a good feeling.
Oh, there we
You
go.
got a
So we
white
got
sword, you got a wand. Hey, we're gonna get a bomb drop.
top of the top row here. Yeah, I bet he's up here.
Yeah. Either that or the path kind of like loops through here. And we do have an audio switch. We are now on Late Bits audio again. Nothing yet. I clear this again looking for a map.
Oof.
We don't necessarily need a compass. We've already found the girl on both sides, but a map of this 9.
Yeah, map would be good.
Hey!
Had to be.
Yeah, there's not many more. I wonder if that means the bait block is required. Not required, but a path. Alright, guys. Now, 8-Bit does have a potion. He's trying to get the stun luck on Ganon. Ganon's like,
Need a
no.
potion. He's got 1,000
Yeah, he's
hearts.
got a red ring and 80 gazillion hearts, which is very true. But, you know, just in case.
This is good. Man,
Yeah,
came in and just
yeah.
had a more efficient 9.
Yeah, he really did. Kennedy J just, if he'd have found that Goma staircase, the, like, first, oh, look, Zelda's room. All right, guys, now we gotta kill the bats and then go one room further north, or no? I think that's seed bleed from this morning.
She was south of a diamond
Oh, yeah,
stair.
yeah, over this way, somewhere. Oh, we're gonna kill the Dig Dogger. Maybe he's got the map as the door is going to open. She's in a Chevy room, so let's get some GGs for Late Bit, finishing with an official race time of 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 33 seconds.
Yeah, nice little comeback there at the end. They were both like pretty even throughout. Obviously,
Yeah.
Late Bit had the sword first and found the candle first, so was able to start digging dungeons. But Kennedy got into 9 before him, a couple minutes. So,
And
really nice.
that if again it came down to who found the staircase that took us up to the path where we needed to be.
Yeah, I don't think Kennedy J is. If he's been in that Goma room, I don't
remember.
I don't know. He's got a right-hand door that's open on his map that he hasn't gone through. So I don't know if that was the path that Late Bit found as he's joining us here in the booth. GG's.
Yeah, GG's.
Thanks. Did I win or did I survive?
Yes.
Excellent.
A little bit of both. So this came down to Kennedy J couldn't find a candle.
Oh no.
Well, no, it was okay because you guys both ended up in 8 getting the silvers. Kennedy J actually came back and made it into 9 ahead of you, but he's having such a rough time in this level 9 that he hasn't found the required, we think, Goma staircase to go to that top half that will take you to where Ganon is.
Yeah, as far as I could tell, that's hard required. He's gonna have to do that.
Well, we were wondering if the bait block might be necessary because Ganon's up there, so he may be leaving level 9 to go get bait, or he's just gonna up and A. Another thing he keeps doing is he's got a lot of up and A's here in this level 9. But really, you guys both played exceptionally well, and you just kind of like were trading off where you were in the seed. So by the time he finally found the candle shop, you had to go get, and you gotta love that you needed to get the ladder out of 1, to get the recorder off the coast, to get the power bracelet from the desert, to go all the way back to the grave to find 6.
Yeah, that was a fun required chain right there. And I gotta be honest with you, as I was leaving 8, the thought to go buy bait crossed my mind because I was like, I have not seen the bait block yet. I don't want it to be there, and the bait shop's not super out of the way, but I risked it. And then I saw it, and it was most likely nothing, so it was a little bit of a sigh of relief right there.
Yeah, I can completely. There's the right-hand door for Homer.
Yeah, this is
This is the Goma.
this
Oh
is
no!
yeah. It was like I wanted him to go here forever ago.
Yeah, because it's one of these staircases that. Oh dear.
Yeah,
Was it
there's
this
just,
one?
there's just a
Back
whole
home.
column of staircases right here.
Yeah. We appreciated that you took the one all the way from the bottom right here, and it came out this staircase. We're just like, all right, thanks, game. And we don't think you could hear Ganon anywhere else at all, because you just couldn't get close enough to his room, could you?
No, he's pretty tucked away.
Yeah. So this is going to take Kennedy J back to the Goma, I think. Well, no, different stair.
Sort of. Yeah, the Goma's above. He's got to go back
Through
the staircases.
Yeah. Unless
Gonna
it's
try and-
bombs.
He's gonna try and bomb out of this like I did and not have much
Yeah.
butter left.
Well, I mean, we got a wand, we got a white sword, a book, and some fire. We can just overcook the heck out of the pancakes.
So some fun early dungeons when you went into 3 and then 7, and it's just like, oh my gosh, all these whiz robes and trash combat kind of everywhere. Luckily, that red ring kind of sped things up for you all, and then the white sword in 4 definitely.
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
saw 3 and 7 were just infested with whiz robes, I'm like, this is a later late bit problem. I'm gonna go do other stuff now.
That was a good idea. That was definitely a very good idea.
Yeah,
wish
I
knew
think
what
that's
the
a good
map
thing,
was
you
in
know.
here.
Don't let the game kind of force you to. It's like just give whatever it's given you. So it's like, okay, this is kind of telling me not to dig this dungeon. There's a whole overworld left of stuff to do, so let me go there instead.
Yeah,
I mean,
early
I was-
on. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say I was a big fan. This is the staircase we can't get out of, but I was gonna say I was a big fan of that level 2 because it was a bunch of bats and spiders.
Yeah, 2s. I could have used some more 2s instead of just these whiz robes everywhere.
Oh yeah, and the dark nuts in the ones that don't have whiz robes.
Oh god, yeah.
But yeah, other than that, it was. I think we saw the entire overworld between you two. I'm pretty sure we saw everything. Oh,
Yeah, I had. Yep, there you go. I had one overworld spot left. It's. Oh no, go back.
No! Where are you? Don't kill that one. Kill this one. But you had one overworld spot left. Sorry.
Yeah, the power bracelet spot on West DM. That's all I had left.
Oh, we saw that on Kennedy J's side.
Okay.
He went there before making it down to the grave, I think.
Ah, okay.
All right, here we go. Required staircase to get to Ganon. Now just don't die.
He hasn't found our map either. I guess it's tucked away.
We don't know.
Yeah, really
so the
curious where
weird
that
thing is can't the Ganon room drop a map?
Can it?
Yeah, I think it's the only floor drop that room is allowed to have as
Ugh.
a floor drop. So there's a small
Yeah,
chance
I'm
that
not sure.
Spiky is the map.
I mean, there's a decent amount of rooms that haven't been cleared, but yeah.
True. Or the Goma all the way down in that bottom corner. Late bit, please. Not late bit. Kennedy J, please don't die.
Yeah, he's got a potion. He doesn't know that he's on. Okay, good.
I mean, he
Can't
has
take,
to know.
Can't
at this
take it
point.
with you. Gotta use it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. There were quite a few good potion usages. Alright, so he's gonna break out the wand, finish clearing this room. But yeah, you found, you went back into 4 first and got that white sword. Kennedy J got to the red ring first in 5. He also found that lovely and wonderful fetch quest. So he had 6, but he hadn't gotten up to East Death Mountain because he checked the open cave before he had resources. Found nothing up there, and it just, didn't make sense to go back until way, way later, as he's gonna find Ganon.
Unfortunate spawn.
Yeah, he's gonna be a pain in the neck. It'll be okay. We got red ring and 80 gazillion hearts. Hopefully we're fine. He's dancing though. Good job, Kennedy J. He's
There
gonna
you
get the
go.
stun lock. Yeah, just hold on. Now Ganon is down, and the easiest way to get to Zelda is an up and A.
Yeah, for sure. Up 3 rooms and left 2, I think.
Yeah, something like. I got a little confused, but yeah. It's
Yeah,
like,
that's-
wait, where are we?
There's a lot of stair chicanery in this 9.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a fun one. And you gotta love that you get the book in level 9, and you get a mugger, a bait block, and a perfectly useless hint. Because you already had the silvers when you entered the room, so the only actual hint you get as the door opens for Kennedy J is that the silvers you already had aren't here.
GG's.
But alright, guys, let's get some GGs for Kennedy J in chat, finishing with an official race time GG time of 1 hour, 29 minutes, and 1 second. Looks like Kennedy J will be joining us here momentarily. Welcome and GG's, Kennedy J.
Thank you. GG latebit.
GG's.
So that was the fetch quest to end, well, today's fetch quests, I guess.
Ugh.
Yeah, I've seen worse, but I think we get the trophy for today.
My gosh, I didn't get a candle till like 45 minutes.
Yeah. So would it surprise you to know that you were the first into level 9?
It would not surprise me. I felt good actually heading to 9, and then I missed marking that there was an open door in that like hyphen file, I think it was. And so I thought that I was like bomb walled out. I actually almost left to get meat because I thought the meat block was like the only way out, and then I checked that. It's like, oh, that makes sense. So yeah, I think I had like a 22-minute 9, 23-minute 9, something like that.
Eesh.
It was definitely a thing, but this really kind of it came down to you guys kind of coalesced. You came back together at level 8 because latebit, you had found the fetch. Not latebit yet. Sorry, latebit got the candle first. I'll reverse what I was gonna say. Latebit found the candle first. Latebit got to the white sword first, and kind of got to do a bunch of those dungeons. He'd already found everything besides level 6, and then you have a lot of overworld to check, so you're not automatically going to go get the recorder immediately. So on the opposite side, Kennedy J, you found level 6 first, and then just still we're going, okay, the candle shop's right there. We're pretty sure it's the only candle shop because we never saw another one. But you had finished all of your overworld exploration with finding 8, and you guys just kind of came back together in 8. And then Kennedy J had the compass in 7, so he didn't even really have to explore that much. He just kind of could head straight to that lovely Blue Wizrobe Triforce room. And then you guys came together in 9 again, and I was like, all right, this is fun.
Yeah,
Like,
I
this
actually
was really good race.
Yeah, I forgot that there was that bomb because I was running out of candle spots. It's like there has to be a bomb hole somewhere for a candle shop, and then I said, oh, there it's in East Death Mountain. So
Yeah.
Of course, the rare shop.
Yep. Up in Death Mountain. I mean, the game loves to do stuff like that.
Yeah,
But yeah, and then you didn't find that it was that weird Goma staircase was the only way to get to Ganon.
yeah.
So I mean,
Because I tried. I checked everywhere else.
Oh yeah, we were like, okay, well, we hit another dead end. Okay, we're back to start again. Like,
I know.
And neither of you ever found the map. I am like conspiracy theory like convinced that because Ganon's room can occasionally drop a map, I want somebody to go in there and go
I knew it. I actually thought
I'm like,
at that point I said, I think it's in here. I said I think the map's in here, but I just
there were a couple of rooms we did not see you guys clear, but I'm just looking at that dig dogger and I'm going, oh.
Because I thought the same thing. I was like, I think it can only drop the map occasionally in here.
Yes. Yes, and it's usually only if the game is pretty darn broken. So I'm like, I or the Goma down in the bottom corner next to the other Goma stair.
Yeah, I think the wrong
takes
Goma
you-
might have it.
Yeah, I'm just like, one of those might actually be the map. but like it would be fitting for this seed if it was in Ganon's room. Just because it'd be funny. But yeah, so this was game 1 of, I believe, 3.
Yep.
Have you guys scheduled your other remaining races yet?
Yes. So game 2 will be Wednesday night.
Okay.
Same time.
Yay!
Same time. Yeah. So
Early enough for me to at the very least watch it. So, woohoo! But all right, guys, I'll go ahead and ask you if you have any final thoughts about this seed or anything you're really looking forward to for game 2.
Not really. Just looking forward to watching this one back. I love watching back and getting comms and chats input in real time. What they think about some of the silliness that happened.
Well, I mean, there was so much going on. We did not even talk about food.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, I don't think I had a jelly bean. I think that was the only thing of food that I have mentioned this entire stream, possibly.
I gotta know the context of that. Was one of the maps shaped like a jelly bean or something?
Oh no, Homer got Discord disconnected Homer for a while. So I was by myself for a little bit, and when he finally got back, I was like, oh, I can sneak a jelly bean in. Because I was like dry mouth all the heck. I was like, okay, here we go. But yeah, this is a very fun race to watch. So I will wish you both good luck in, you said it was Wednesday.
Wednesday.
In the follow-up on Wednesday. And yeah, just GG's to both of you, because this is a good one.
Thanks. Yeah, GG late bit, and looking forward to game 2.
Likewise, GG's.
But all right, guys, we'll go ahead. There is one final race coming up here tonight, kind of barely tonight. It's going to be on SpeedGaming Prime at midnight. It is Shaddy taking on Ugandis in brackets round 2 for the high roll division. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun, as long as Ugandis doesn't get hit with a storm, because they are having bad weather in his area.
Be safe out there, everybody.
Exactly. We've got so many people in the path of some pretty not nice weather. But all right, sorry, Homer, I cut you off a little bit.
No, that's all right. It's a fun race. GG, everybody, and thanks, Malchior, tracker extraordinaire. Let's do it again sometime.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun. Minus the disconnecting part.
Yeah, let's figure that out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's Discord doing Discord things, so it probably just wanted to update in the middle.
Who knows?
Well, it went to this weird, like, boxy style thing a couple days ago, and I'm just going, please fix that, Discord.
Yeah, I don't like change ever, so it's fine.
I mean, this one doesn't even look good. But anyway, thank you very much, Melchior, for doing the tracking, and thank you, Homer, for hanging out. And GG's to our runners, and we will catch you all later. Have a great night.